everyone. Today I'm going to be unboxing ONEWE's second demo album, Studio We Recording Number 2. I know that this album has been out for a little while now, and I apologize that I could not do an unboxing sooner. This is the first set of copies of this album that I have received. If you've seen my other ONEWE unboxings, you may know that I collect pretty much all of ONEWE's Photocards. I am an OT5 collector. They did do a streaming event for this album that they were giving out exclusive Photocards for. I'm not going to be able to obtain those, unfortunately. But pretty much all their fan sign cards, all their album cards, I do try to collect. So the reason why it took so long for these albums to get to me is because I initially pre-ordered the albums from Bizant, which is RBW's official web store, because they were offering exclusive Photocards to this album. I normally don't pre-order albums from Bizant because they normally just offer exclusive postcards, and I don't typically collect those. This set of albums is not even from Bizant, it is actually from the MusicKorea fansign application. And these actually got to me before my Bizant ones even shipped. My Bizant ones just shipped. So I will be doing a photocard reveal for the Bizant albums when those come in, but those may take a while. But today we have 5 albums from MusicKorea to look at, as well as the exclusive photocards. Now you may be wondering, if I wasn't trying to get into the fan sign, why did I buy 5 albums? Well, you see, for all of ONEWE's previous Korean fan signs, they offered an exclusive set of all 5 member photocards for each purchaser. Meaning, if I bought 1 album, I would get all 5 photocards. But if I bought 10 albums, I would also only get those 5 photocards. And that was actually initially part of why I started collecting OT5, because I had originally bought the sets only wanting to keep my biases that I was originally intending to collect. And then, as ONEWE became my old band, and I grew to love all of the members more and more, I was like, I already have these cards. Why don't I just collect OT5, since I have the full set anyway, and the full sets for their Korean fan signs are easy to obtain? Well, they've changed that with this era. Now for Korean fan signs, they operate like the international fan calls do, where you get 1 random photocard for each album you purchase. Meaning if I had just bought 1 album like I usually do, I only would have gotten 1 photocard. So, I bought 5. Now the good news about this is that it means that people are able to do group orders, where one person will buy multiple albums trying to get into a fan sign, and then sell the photocards to other people who just want the photocards. So that is what I have done with all of ONEWE's other fan signs this era, so I probably won't be doing specific videos on those. I will probably just show those photocards in my photocard collection video. But today we are looking at the albums from MusicKorea. We can see we have the photocards in there, and I am hoping it is all 5. It would really suck if I get duplicates. But usually, I feel like for fan signs, companies are pretty good at sending all of the different ones, but it doesn't always happen. Then we have the 4 extra copies here. I am going to open all of these today because, as I said, I do collect OT5. So the bubble wrap off, we can see we have the photocards here and then the album. So let us take a quick look at what the album looks like. Packaging is very similar to their first demo album, with the CD on the front basically making up your cover. So let's say interesting that there's no track list, and then I remembered that is also on the CD. We'll look at that closer in just a moment, because right now I want to look at the photocards. In the back they say Studio We Recording. Interesting, I'm realizing that none of the packaging actually says number 2, it just says Studio We Recording. Very interesting. That won't be confusing at all for new weebs. But these are the photocards, and they are from one of the locations where they shot the Star music video. I won't show the backs because they're all going to be the same. Got Youngoon, Harin, and I miss his silver hair already. It was so cool. It's already back to just black. Kia, very cute. Oh, I love Dongryung's photocard. I love that giant hat. I am such a big fan of giant hats. They're so cool. I blame SHINee's Everybody album, because the photo shoot for that had all of them in giant hats. I feel like that's where it started. And then last but of course not least, we have Hyungwoo, his adorable cotton candy hair. Very pretty photo card set. Here we have our actual album. With the plastic wrap off, we can see a little bit better that those pictures are hollow. And there are 12 songs on this album, and I actually have not heard most of these, because the thing with ONEWE's demo albums is the songs are pretty much all CD only. The only exceptions to those are the first two tracks, Star and Star Instrumental, because those two were released as a digital single a couple weeks before the album came out. But I am really excited to listen to it because it has like demo and guide versions of a lot of different songs from their Memory Illusion and Planet 9 Alter Ego albums. And I really love both of those albums, so I'm really excited to hear these demos. But for our full track list, we have 12 songs. We have Star and Star Instrumental. We have 2 different demo versions of Aurora. The first live version of Logo, which I'm super excited for because there were some parts in that they changed for the final studio version, and I'm really excited to hear this version, which I presume has those parts. Then we have AI Guitar Rough version, Veronica Draft Guide, Rain to Be original top line version, we have Cosmos Guitar Vibe, we have the sensitive piano version of A Book in Memory, which I'm really excited for because I'm not a huge ballad person, so even though I know objectively A Book in Memory is a beautiful song, it is not my personal favorite ONEWE song. But there was a demo version that Youngwon played part of on a V-Live one time that I really liked the sound of. So I'm hoping that that's what this will be, and I'm really excited to hear the full version of that if it is. We also have Aquarium Trauma version, which I am of course excited for because Trauma Aquarium is my favorite ONEWE song overall. And then we have In Course, which is an instrumental track that Kia, Harin, and Hyungwoo performed live as part of the Studio We Live 6 concerts. So I'm really excited that that is finally getting a release, but I am kind of sad that it's only on the physical album. I really wish that song had been released digitally so more people could hear it, but I am glad that it's getting a release at all. And then on the spine, it's a Studio We recording, and the back is pretty plain. And the packaging is essentially identical to their first demo album, with the exception of like the exact pictures and the fact that this one is like a bluish color instead of black like the first one. I do appreciate that consistency because most of ONEWE's albums are all big except the first demo album, so if they had never done another small album like that, that one demo album would have stuck out like such a sore thumb on the shelf, so I'm glad that they are continuing to release more albums in that format. I really appreciate their consistent sizing of their albums. We have a group picture here, and our track list once again. And all the concept photos for this were gorgeous, so I'm really excited to see the full photo book. Okay, so we have our first inclusion here. Oh, all of the inclusions are right here. Okay, so I'm gonna move these to the side, but I can already tell what this first inclusion is. I'll give you more details about that after we finish looking through the photo book. So here we have our lyrics for Star, and the credits for the instrumental version. These are really pretty. The lyrics for both versions of Aurora. You can see there are some lyrical differences just glancing at it. I'm really excited to listen to these demos. Logo first live version. AI Guitar Rough. Yeah, I'm really excited to listen to it. And you can see there are no lyrics for In Chorus, so they did keep it as the instrumental. Oh, this is fun, and I will have to look and see if someone's translated it. They also have like little messages that they wrote like about the songs. So here we have some words from Young-un about Star, along with these absolutely gorgeous photos. We have Hyungwoo. Horan. Dongyang is so pretty. I'll say it again, if you don't know who my biases are before watching my unboxings, you can figure it out very quickly by who I consistently compliment. Yeah, that's just such a pretty photo of Kia. Oh, did they do a little braid in his hair? That is so cute. I will say, even though I like the consistency of both of the demo albums being this size, oh wow, that is gorgeous. The eyeliner, so perfect. Got some words from Harin about Anchors. Gorgeous photo of Dongyang. Again, love the giant hat. But as I was saying, even though I do like the consistency of both of the demo albums being this size, I do miss the larger pages from their bigger photo books. Yeah, this photo book, the pictures are so stunning though. I personally, again, wasn't a huge fan of the concept of a book in memory. They look beautiful in the photo shoot, don't get me wrong, but I think, for me, the first demo album, Planet 9, Alter Ego, and this, so far, I think those are my favorite photo books they've done. Or photo shoots, I should say. Because see, then we have this wonderful concept switch to a darker concept. I love it. I love all these outfits. I love all these looks, and I love how different they are. I love the contrast between the night and day outfits. That is a gorgeous picture of Harin. Yeah, these outfits are so cool. Like, would it be called lace detailing? Whatever it is, the detailing on Hyungwoo's jacket is so nice. I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of those pants. I feel like that's been like a trend in K-pop this year. These like two-toned pants. I don't think I'm a fan of those. Oh, we get another concept switch. Some more black outfits, very cool. It's been so long since they did the teasers for this album, I had honestly forgot that they had a third set of teasers, but they did for this photo shoot. Seriously, like, they're just so cool. Like, the vibes of all of these photo shoots are so different, but they're all so good. Again, gorgeous photo right there. Wow. Like, you can tell that the photo shoot itself is pretty simple. Like, they're in a studio and they have, like, a projector doing the lights. But it just, the end result is so cool, even on a budget. Oh, wow. I did not expect another concept. The makeup, so pretty. I feel like I'm not saying a lot, but I don't know what to say. They all just look so beautiful. I love the fun extensions they gave Dongyang. That is so cool. My only wish is that the photo book was longer and bigger, but that's just because I want more. It's so gorgeous. I love that we end on this beautiful group photo. Another gorgeous photo book, as always, as expected from ONEWE. And now, let's take a look at our inclusions. Each album comes with one postcard and 2 photo cards, which are the same inclusions that the first demo album came with, but the difference is that those postcards were just designs that matched the digital cover art of like the singles they had released up to that point. This album has random member postcards, and I haven't seen any unboxing, so I'm not too knowledgeable of what these look like, but just from the fact that there's a keyboard on the back of this one, I have a pretty good idea of who this postcard is probably going to be, which, if I'm right, is very exciting, because even though I collect all 5 members of ONEWE's Photocards, and I bias all of them to an extent, my alt bias, both in ONEWE and like my alt bias overall, is Dongyoung. So I'm pretty sure this is his postcard, which is very exciting to me. Oh wow. That is such a beautiful picture too. Again, I love that it's with the giant hat. Like I said, it goes back to Shinies Everybody. I love the photo shoot for that album, and I remember they all had giant black wide-brimmed hats like this. It's just such a cool look, and I love this postcard. This is so pretty. Super exciting to have that as my first pull for this era. And then for the photo cards, I can tell already who this is because the signature is on the back. And I'm so happy they went back to giving 2 member photo cards again for Planet 9 Alter Ego. They only gave 1 member photo card, which I was kind of salty about. So I'm really happy they went back to 2 photo cards, and I hope that they will have 2 photo cards again for the mini album that is supposed to come out in January. I can tell who the other one is too, just by the doodle. That is definitely Harin's art style. I love how many of their photo cards they have with drawings on the back. Those are so cute. We'll go ahead and show both of these at once. Yeah, the photo cards of this era are so cute. So we got Young's. It's interesting, these are the white outfits, but it's got the nighttime sky on the back, and these are the dark outfits, and it has, like, the day sky on the back. That's pretty cool. So pretty diverse pulls for the first album. Honestly, it is kind of exciting that I pulled a Harin right away, because usually Harin's cards are the ones that end up taking me the longest to pull. I remember for Memory Illusion, the last card I needed was one of Harin's, but I did finally pull it in one of my albums. But for Planet 9 Alter Ego, there was a Harin card that I never did end up getting in any of the albums I got. I had to end up buying it from somebody. Hopefully that won't happen this time, and I can just pull all the cards I need, but considering I bought a lot less albums overall, I'm not sure if that will happen. Because I did have to buy 5 different copies of the album to get all the fansign photo cards, theoretically I could pull all the album cards today, because there are 2 cards per member and then 1 postcard per member. There are 5 members. So theoretically I could pull everything today, but I absolutely do not expect that to happen. Let's find out. Okay, so right away I can tell that the postcard is going to be different. I did get a peek at one of my photo cards too. Okay, I'm pretty excited. Okay. I'm sorry. I can tell what both of those photo cards are, and I am losing my mind a little bit. Okay, so for the postcard, we're going to start with that, because we have drums, so that obviously means it has to be Harin's. Again, so pretty. These postcards are so gorgeous, but then again, this whole photo shoot is gorgeous, so of course the postcards are going to be gorgeous. So that's very awesome that we have pulled a different member, and then the photo cards. See, I know, like, all of their handwriting and signatures and doodle styles way too well, because, like, this is not a surprise. I can tell. without needing to flip either of these cards over, that these are Dongryung's photo cards. Because that is his signature, that is his handwriting with the adorable smiley face, and then that is like his artist signature that he puts on like paintings and his in-ears and his old keyboard strap and stuff like that. And again, the handwriting, I can tell. That's how you know you like a band like way too much, when you can like tell their handwriting. Okay, let's flip these over. Ah, another photo card and the giant hat, and it's such a cute card too. Adorable. And the second one, oh, so precious. So I cannot believe 2 albums in, and I've already pulled all of Dongryung's inclusions from this album. That is fantastic. Because like I said, I collect 35, I bias all of them, but Dongryung is my ult, so it's always especially exciting to pull his stuff. I cannot believe 2 albums in, and his set for the album is complete. That is super exciting and super unexpected. Let's see, album number 3. Oh, wow. They shuffled these albums really good. Because I can already tell we've got another postcard. Is this Kia or is this Hyungwoo? I'm thinking that might be Kia. But it's hard to tell because they both play guitars. Oh, it is Kia. I don't know if I should be proud or concerned that I got that right. So, 3 different postcards for 3 different albums. That's awesome. I can tell we're going to have some repeat photo cards, though. Okay, so we have another one of Youngoon. So, our first dupe. But this photo card is different. And I'm guessing from this illustration that this is probably going to be Hyungwoo. It says Planet Love, and I know he does a lot of stuff with planets. Yeah, of course it is. And again, such a cute card. I guess for the black concept, they must have told all of them to do the heart cheeks thing. That's really cute. Oh no, I'm running out of room to show the rest of my pulls. Can I zoom out? A little. Didn't help much, but let's see if I can move these around a bit so we can keep everything on display. Okay, album number 3. No, album number 4. I can do math. Okay, so I may have jinxed myself by talking about them shuffling really well, because I can tell that's going to be a duplicate of Kia's postcard. So we have our first duplicate postcard, but, you know, overall, still not that bad. Oh, and at least one of the cards is different. So I can tell that is Hyungwoo's other photo card. Oh my gosh, and the other one is different too. Okay, they really shuffled these albums good. So we have Hyungwoo's light concept, and again, that is adorable. Both of his photo cards for this album are super cute. Now let's see. So who is this going to be for the white concept? We know it's not Dongryung. We know it's not Haran. We know it's not Hyungwoo. So our options are Kia or Youngoon. Let's see if we can guess based on the art, if it will focus. I feel like when they do art, right, I feel like Youngoon's tends to be on the more simple side. So my guess is going to be Kia. This could be Youngoon's, but I'm guessing Kia. See, like I said, this is how you can tell you know a band. Maybe a little bit too well. Oh, but that is so cute. So I have not pulled any dupes for this concept so far. I am only missing Youngoon's card. This is crazy, like, how good these pulls are. I was not expecting this at all. I was definitely not expecting these to be shuffled this well. Especially after my less than ideal Stray Kids Christmas Evil pulls. If you've seen that unboxing, they, like, none of the sites that I ordered from shuffled those. So last album, let's see. One more postcard, 2 more photo cards. Who are we gonna pull? Okay, so we do have a dupe on the postcard. We've got another Dongmyeon, but that is perfectly okay with me. Okay, I may have jinxed myself because it does look like we have some dupes in the photo cards as well. Well, we have a dupe of this Hyungwoo, I can tell. But very cute. Not mad about pulling that twice. But the light concept, or the light background photo card, y'all, we have not seen this back yet. And this is exactly what I was talking about when I said Younghoon tends to do a lot simpler designs when they do drawings, because that is a heart with words in it, sir. I don't know if that counts as a drawing, but you're Younghoon, so we'll let you slide. But yeah, that's Younghoon's card. I legitimately just bought 5 albums from one place and pulled the complete set of at least one of the versions of the cards. That is so unexpected and so fun. Wow, I was not expecting the pulls to be this good, like, at all. I'm, like, completely shocked and super pleased with these pulls. I cannot believe I pulled the full set of light background photo cards. I really cannot. So all I'm missing is the black background cards for Kia and Harin, which, who's surprised? That's always Kia and Harin that I end up missing. They're always the last 2 sets I complete. But then for the postcards, we're missing Younghoon and Hyungwoo, which is a little bit different. But yeah, these were super great pulls. I'm really excited and super excited now to see what I pull in my Bizin albums. But that is it for today's unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more unboxings for K-pop hauls like this one, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.